Good evening to all of you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Arti,
Good evening, sir.
good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Fine, sir.
Good. Today we have to start new chapter, moving charges and magnetism. So we are now entering in magnetism, electricity, everything we have discussed. So many questions are given in package. Please work out. Doubts will keep. Then you can clear doubts. You can send WhatsApp also. Some are already sending whenever getting time, because now priority is for outgoing batch little more. But for you also we'll discuss that, not a problem. Okay. So in magnetism, just now in TR01 completed. Yes. See, moving charges, magnetism. From here we are starting the magnetostatics here. Magnetostatics. In magnetostatics, that little questions are 50% options you can eliminate by direction. If you know direction, so many direction you will learn already. 9th 10th class you remember Fleming left hand, right hand, screw rule, right hand thumb rule, palm rule, all these rules are there. Will not discuss all these, will not confuse you. Only 1-2 rule properly will discuss, that only you have to follow in all questions. Rules are there, but you will not have to use in competitive exam. Only one rule you have that take as a reference, that only use you everywhere. Otherwise you will confuse maximum. Objective questions you have to solve, not that answer you have to get finally correct answer, right? So you see in this moving charges magnetism, first thing that moving charges and magnetism, we should know about magnetic field. You remember electric field, electrostatics we have discussed. A charged particle is a source of electric field. Whether positive charge particle or negative charge particle, it will produce electric field around it. Same way that magnetic field is there. Magnetic field. So we should know that what is the source of magnetic field, who will produce magnetic field. So you will that get to know that in this chapter, see that some experiment performed. Actually, 4 scientists has the main role in electromagnetism. One is Henry in EMI, Faraday, one is Biot, and one is Ampere. 4 these scientists, that all their experimental result only we are studying in this magnetism. Okay. So in this chapter, Biot and Ampere we will study. Coming chapters, that Henry and Faraday we will study their experimental result. But and you see that these are complete the observation. Even practically you can observe all these things here. So first thing is magnetic field. Now how this magnetic field, that magnetic field term introduced here, for this I am telling some experiment result here, experimental result. Okay, will not have to write this, just you try to understand experimental result. Experimental result is what? That first experimental result is that any current carrying, suppose wire is there, carry current I. Any current carrying wire is there, carry current I. Any current carrying wire, okay? In your home also, any wire you can take. If any compass needle Now compass needle, 9th, 10th class you studied about compass needle. Next chapter in detail we'll study in earth magnetism. Compass needle. What observed that compass needle be kept like this, but because of this current carrying conductor, needle deflects. Needle deflect like this. Needle now deflect here. Needle deflect like this. This deflection in the compass needle indicate the presence of magnetic field. Magnetic field is present here nearby the current carrying wire. Like it is same like galvanometer. You know, galvanometer deflection indicate the presence of current in the circuit. Compass needle deflection indicate that there is presence of magnetic field. This is the proof of that current carrying conductor also produce magnetic field. Second result also experimental result, you can understand all these result in NCERT also there, but you know they will give in blue color and you will not leave that, you will not say that. No? So little bit at least what important in that also. Second conclusion is what of these experimental. If current direction is reverse, if current direction reverse, then it is observed that same compass needle deflection also reverse. Means now the compass needle which is placed earlier, it should deflect like this. Now it is deflecting like this. So it indicate the reversal of the current direction reverses the direction of magnetic field also. Current direction if reverse, magnetic field direction also reverse. From these two result, experimental result, that magnetic field, that source of magnetic field, current is considered as a source of magnetic field. See that three things. What is the source of magnetic field? Three that parameters you will know in your syllabus. One is moving charges. Now how moving charges? You know, current carrying conductor produces magnetic field by experiment, you can see. If current is there, so tell me charge is moving or not, electron moving, then only current we are getting in circuit, in wire. Yes or no? If electrons are moving, charge particle moving, then only current. So current carrying conductor, moving charges, and one bar magnet. Bar magnet current is not flowing. Bar magnet has its own property because of that magnetic field is there around it. Okay, so that magnetic field, the source of magnetic field is what? Current carrying conductor, moving charges, and bar magnet. These three we will study in our syllabus. So everybody, these are result, that experimental result that you will not have to write it. First term we will introduce here, that is magnetic field. Magnetic field. Notation of magnetic field is B vector, like electric field E vector. Okay, everybody write down magnetic field, and in this so in moving charges, first point write down moving charges, right? Moving charges, very interesting this topic, and again this chapter is the fundamental of coming two chapters. So if you focus properly this, you will understand the other two chapters. At moving charges, current carrying conductor, and bar magnet. Bar magnet produces magnetic field around them. Produces magnetic field around them. In bracket write down source of magnetic field. Source of magnetic field. I repeat, moving charges, current carrying conductor, and bar magnet produces magnetic field around them. In bracket, source of magnetic field. Source of magnetic field. So these are source of magnetic field here. Okay. Second point. See everyone, this magnetic field is a vector quantity here. Like electric field is vector quantity, similarly magnetic field is also vector quantity. Its SI unit is what? Tesla. 9th, 10th class you studied Tesla. So right on point. Right. Magnetic field is a vector quantity. Magnetic field is a vector quantity. Vector quantity. Right on. Its SI unit. SI unit. SI unit is Tesla. Notation T or Weber per meter square. Weber per meter square. See that Weber is, like you remember electric flux you studied E dot A. Similarly magnetic flux you will study B dot A. Phi m is magnetic flux. Magnetic flux unit is Weber. Area meter square. So magnetic field another unit is Weber per meter square. Okay, just keep in mind everybody. So this is SI unit. Can anybody tell me what is a CGS unit of magnetic field? You studied everyone. Can you tell me? Gauss.
Gauss.
Gauss. Right down. CGS unit is Gauss. Can tell me 1 Tesla equal to how many Gauss? What is the relation? 1 Tesla
10
equal
to
to
the power 4 Gauss.
4 Gauss. Very good. 1 Tesla equal to 10 power 4 Gauss. This is the relation between SI and CGS. So vector quantity, its direction is its SI unit is this Tesla or Weber per meter square, and CGS unit Gauss. 1 Tesla equal to 10 power 4 Gauss. Completed everyone?
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
Now see everyone that SI unit we have written. Now direction of magnetic field. See direction of B vector. B vector has a special direction here. Everybody will see two direction mainly we will indicate B vector. Okay, one is cross. If anywhere written here like this cross, this cross meaning is what? Tell me. Cross meaning is what? Inward, perpendicularly inward, perpendicular inward, or also called into the plane, like this, into the plane. Okay, so cross meaning many places you'll find cross they will write. So cross meaning is what? It is inward. This represent perpendicularly inward, or also we called into the plane, into the plane. Second notation you will find that mainly dot. What is the meaning of dot here? Tell me. Dot meaning
Out
is what?
of the plane.
Outward or out of the plane. Okay. Write down this everybody. This is the basic that everybody should know this. Outward or out of the plane. Perpendicular to the plane, directed outward. Out of the plane. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Fourth point everybody. See that superposition. Because it is also vector quantity, same like electric field here. We will discuss the analogy later because we are moving according to that what FT syllabus. Okay. Superposition of B vector. Suppose so many current sources are there, moving charges are there, and current bar magnets are there. So at any point, suppose you want to find the net magnetic field. What you will do? Tell me. Net magnetic field at any point is what? Vector sum of magnetic field due to individual source of the magnetic field. Okay, so this is a superposition principle. We will use this later in Boyd-Savart law when we will discuss. I'm telling you only about B vector importance here. Achha. Completed?
Completed, sir.
Now the last point here which we have to understand. B is not magnetic field. Like you remember, electrostatics told you that E is not electric field. Wrongly we call electric field. E actual name is what? Electric field intensity. Discussed our electric field intensity. Same
Yes, sir.
way that B is not magnetic field. In coming chapters, you will get the clarity that B is not magnetic field. Okay, wrongly we call magnetic field. The actual name of B is what? The magnetic flux density. Right here, fifth point. Actual of B is magnetic flux density. Magnetic flux density, or also we called magnetic field induction. Magnetic field induction. Actual name of B vector is magnetic flux density or magnetic field induction. Okay. Wrongly we call magnetic field, you can write. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now little bit you have clarity of B vector. Okay, how this term introduced, SI unit, dimension, direction, and the actual name of this is what. Okay, now moving to next term, which is also important one, that is magnetic force. Write down magnetic force. Like electric force you studied Fe vector, magnetic force Fm vector. Achha. For this also result, experimental result, Bayat and Henry, they performed one experiment, and the result is what everybody will see. One current carrying wire is there. This is important one, this you should know. Current carrying wire is there. Okay, what happened that one charge particle they place here, charge particle placed here, rest, velocity 0. Charge particle they place near the current carrying conductor. After some time they are feeling that they are observing charge particle at same place here. It is not deflecting, not going anywhere. This implies particle not experience magnetic force. Fm 0. Particle not experience magnetic force. Second here performed experiment. Same wire, same current here. Now what happened that charge particle here, charge particle Q, that in motion, means velocity is not 0. This charge particle projected upward with velocity v. Now generally what is our thought? If we throw ball upward, so it move upward because gravity is in a vertical direction. If we throw ball horizontally, we expect what? That ball should go horizontally. But you tell me, is ball going horizontally or ball that following parabolic path? Ball going parabolic path, it is following, because one force acting downward, Nara. What is that force acting? Gravitational force.
Gravitational force.
Because of that, its trajectory is changed. Same way what I observed here, when particle is in motion, charge particle is in motion, this charge particle deflected towards the wire here, deflected. This here deflection, this deflection indicate, what indicate deflection? That particle experiencing magnetic force. particle experiencing magnetic force. Charge particle experiencing magnetic force. Now we have understood that particle deflecting means definitely force is there. Now which force here? Only that current carrying bar is there, which will produce the magnetic field. So that name given magnetic force. Now on what factor magnetic force depends? Experimentally this also that experimentally this also expression written for magnetic force, that magnetic force depends on the charge. First, particle should be charged, second, particle should be moving, and third, that magnetic field region, if particle moving, then only it will experience forces. So the mathematical expression of the here, that experimentally the result here of magnetic force experienced by charged particle is depend on three factor: Q, V and B, and the expression is what? Q V cross B. This is the magnetic force expression, V cross B. If you see that, if you write in the form of, V and B, if angle between V and B is theta, if here this is the velocity vector, this is the magnetic field vector, if angle between them theta, then QV cross B, what we can write? Tell me. A cross B is
sin theta.
Sin theta into n cap. V cross B vector quantity, n cap also will come or not? Yes or no? Okay, this is here.
Yes, sir.
This magnetic force, that expression here, magnetic force expression. Second here, second thing in this magnetic force, magnitude of magnetic force. See, magnitude of magnetic force, which is Fm, or which also you can write Fm like this. N cap magnitude is 1. We will get here Q V B sin theta. This is the expression of magnetic force. Now, this is you may be thinking that this is very easy one. This is the complicated one. Expression is very easy, but to understand the term and to solve the question is very difficult in this. Okay, here you have to understand each and every point here. Now you will know how much it is important in electromagnetism. First thing we have to understand the term meaning is what. See that Q is what? That is charge of charge particle. Charge of charge particle. V, try to understand this V. V is not the velocity. V is not the velocity of the charge particle. V is the relative velocity of the charge particle with respect to observer. This is the important point here to understand. In your package, one question given based on this. If velocity of charge particle 0, it does not mean that particle will not experience force. If velocity of charge particle with respect to observer 0, then only it will not experience force. See, particle at rest and observer moving, then particle will experience force here. V is the velocity of charge particle with respect to observer. In 90% case, observer is at rest. Then we say that velocity of particle is the velocity of particle with respect to observer is velocity of particle only. But you have to in deep, if you go, then velocity V is the velocity of particle with respect to observer. Even though velocity is 0, but if observer moving, particle at rest and observer moving, then particle will experience magnetic force. This you have to keep in mind. So this here in your NCERT, every question they will consider that V is the velocity of particle. But here in our package exercise question, you see today that one question given particle at rest, but still it is experiencing force because observer is moving. With respect to observer, we are experiencing that particle deflecting this side. In experiment, particle velocity there, we are at rest, observer is at rest. I am observing that particle is deflecting this side. If I also move with same velocity, then there is no deflection in the particle. We will get the relative velocity 0. Then we will get what? That particle will not experience any force. So here we have to understand that V is not velocity, V is the relative velocity. Relative velocity of particle. Tell me with respect to observer. Now these small point only will create problem if you don't know that. Acha, third thing, B vector. What is B? Tell me, is this B external magnetic field or magnetic field to moving charges? Because moving charge also produce magnetic field. Tell me, is this B external magnetic field or magnetic field to moving charges?
Magnetic field due to moving charge. External.
So this we have to know that this B is not due to moving charges. We are not here calculated any magnetic field to moving charges, that we will discuss in Bhatt-Savart law. So here B is external magnetic field here. Like you remember in external electric field, Q charge particle placed, QE will experience force. That is due to Q charge particle or because of external electric field. Tell me, if here I am telling that this is the electric field here and charge particle Q placed, it is experiencing force Q into E. Is this E is because of this Q charge or it is external electric field? Answer me.
External.
So this you have to understand that this B is what? The external magnetic field. External magnetic field. What about theta? What is theta? Theta is what? Tell me. Angle between
Angle between relative velocity and external magnetic field.
E vector and B vector. These terms you have to understand. First, everybody note it down this. You can write here experimental result. Completed everyone? Up to 2 completed?
Yes, sir.
This term, this is very important one, relative velocity. If particle at rest, then it is not necessary, it will not experience force. You have to check whether observer moving or not. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Now, there are important points about FM. Important points. First point everybody will see. A. First point. See everyone, we have written here that FM is equal to magnitude, okay? Vector form we have written this, Q V cross B. Magnitude we have written here, you know, Q V V sine theta, where theta is angle between V vector and B vector. P vector, V vector or V vector, B vector. Now see here everyone, how many ways FM can be 0, this you have to tell. That how many ways FM can be 0. See FM equal to 0, you have to tell in how many ways. When FM can be 0 here. Tell me what should be 0 here so that FM...
Theta.
Theta 90.
Theta is 90 and 180.
If charge 0, If charge 0, then Fm will be 0 or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Charge Fm 0. Suppose one neutron is there. Neutron is, you have kept neutron moving with velocity v. Will it experience force? Will it experience
No,
magnetic? No.
No,
So first thing is, if neutral particle is there, it will not experience magnetic force. Second thing, try to understand, very important, these points. From here only questions you will get in exams. Q equal to 0, neutral particle is there, then tell me, if velocity 0 means that with respect to observer, if particle at rest, will it experience force here? Answer me. If
No
velocity
force.
0, velocity means relative velocity. I am telling here this. If suppose that particle is at rest. Rest means with respect to what? Rest with respect to
Observer.
rest with respect to observer, then only it will not experience force here. Tell me, if suppose particle moving, but particle not moving in magnetic field region, suppose wire, current carrying wire in your home and particle moving in Chennai, so will it experience force? Will it experience
No,
magnetic?
sir.
No, sir.
If particle is not in magnetic field region, particle not present in magnetic field region, then it will not experience force. No field. If no means, you see here, suppose this is the magnetic field region, and here any charge particle is there moving with velocity v, then only it will experience force, because see, q there, velocity there, magnetic field region is there, then only it will experience force. If it is here, it is moving, it will not experience force. Out of magnetic field region, it will not experience force. Now next point, tell me, if theta 0, theta 0 means what? Tell me, theta 0 means what? Theta 0 means what?
Sin theta 0.
Same direction.
V and B both are parallel or not? V and B both are parallel or not? Tell me, theta 0 means V parallel to B vector. V parallel to B means V vector direction, B vector direction same. If V parallel to V vector, then also tell me that here theta 0, so sin 0 will be 0, Fm will be 0 or not? Yes or no? And tell me,
Yes, sir.
theta is 180 degree. Theta 180 degree means how much? Tell me, what is the meaning of
Anti-parallel.
180?
B and P are anti-parallel.
Anti-parallel, minus here. Anti-parallel means, if suppose magnetic field this direction, but velocity this direction, anti-parallel, then also magnetic force. These are the possible cases when magnetic force can be 0. Particle neutral, particle at rest, particle that not in magnetic field region, particle moving parallel to the magnetic field or moving anti-parallel to magnetic field. So in these many ways that Fm will be 0. If you know all these, then questions by reading only you will get the answer. Now I am asking you, when Fm will be maximum, can you tell me? When Fm will be maximum? Can you tell me?
And sin theta is 1, sir.
Equals to 90.
When Fm will be equal to Fm max? When Fm equal to Fm max,
And theta is equal to sin theta.
theta 90. Tell me, what is Fm max value? What is Fm max value? BQV or not?
QEB.
QVB or BQV? Okay. When theta equal to 90, theta 90 means velocity perpendicular to magnetic field, V and B are perpendicular. Yeah? Then your magnetic force will be maximum here. This is the two important point here we have written. Now the third important point, which I think will confuse you completely, that is direction of magnetic force here. Direction of magnetic force. Fm vector. See everyone, that we have written that Fm vector is equal to Q V cross B. You know, it is cross product here, cross product. If I ask you one thing, tell me, I cross J is equal to what? I cross J is what? I cross J.
Yes, sir.
You know, I cross J is K. So this is along the X, this is along the Y, and this is along the Z. So X, Y, and Z. If you curl your finger from X to Y, then thumb will give direction of Z here. So now for these rules are there. Okay, so many rules are there. I'm telling that just name will tell you here that these many rules that you will find in different book, different. One is screw rule they will write. I can tell all these, but we have limited time now. We'll not tell, and there is no use of all these. Just name here in your NCERT that so many rules are given to confuse. Screw rule. One is right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. I will tell you one rule which you will use everywhere and answer you will get. Right hand thumb rule. Then one is flaming left hand rule. In 9th 10th class motor and generator you have used there this. Used or not? Hello.
Yes. Use sir.
One you will study that right hand palm rule here. Palm rule. Here we have only to focus this right hand palm rule. Okay, I will, because this is new for you, you have not studied earlier, and it is very simple one. For any that direction of charge particle or magnetic field action, you can apply this. Okay, so here to find the direction of my FM, I'm telling you right hand palm rule. Only right hand rule you have to use. Don't confuse with flaming left hand. Okay, in your board they will teach this flaming left hand also. So that you limit that in for board only. Not here. Objective questions you use this right hand palm rule. First, how you will calculate that? I will find the direction. I'm making here your hand structure here. This is thumb. Like this now. Somebody will have in HOR1, one boy is there, he's telling that 6 finger I have there. So you can make 6 here. Here thumb, see this thumb gives, or thumb should be in the direction of velocity. Velocity you say, or better I will say that this should be in the direction of current, or many ways you can say direction of positive. Tell me, current and positive charge particle same direction or not? Hello, current and positive direction of positive charge particle. This already discussed in current electricity. Positive charge particle motion. Okay, or velocity vector. See, positive charge particle moving in which direction? Positive charge particle moving direction of positive charge particle, or writing here velocity. See that here current you will not get, here only velocity you will get. So positive charge, okay, positive charge in which direction moving. Suppose negative charge given, then not to confuse, consider positive charge, whatever final answer you will get, direction that you reverse. Okay, so if positive charge particle moving in X direction or Y direction, so thumb should be in that direction here. Thumb in the direction of motion of positive charge particle. Finger should be towards the magnetic field direction here. Magnetic field. Then normal to the palm. This one. Normal to palm. Palm white color here. Normal to palm will give direction of FM vector. Direction of FM vector. Now, few example will take, then it will be clear to you. Everybody will see. That we having here magnetic field like this. Inward. Magnetic field inward. Okay. And charge particle Q move right side. Now I have to find the direction of magnetic force. Okay. In which direction particle will experience force? Suppose this point A, B, C, D. Everybody see, listen to me everyone, see that video. Right hand palm rule. Right hand palm rule. Thumb should be in the direction of motion of positive charge particle. Here Q is given positive. Velocity. In which direction velocity? That direction thumb. You see everyone diagram, you see everyone, and see. Thumb, tell me right side or not the thumb? Thumb should be right side or not? Yes or no? Now tell me, magnetic field inward or outward? Magnetic field inward or outward? Inward. your finger should be inward, finger in the direction of magnetic field. Tell me normal to the palm is y-axis, positive y-axis or negative y-axis? Tell me normal to the palm is positive y-axis or negative y-axis?
Positive y-axis.
You see, this is the direction of magnetic force here. This is magnetic force direction. Now, you tell me, if suppose this is negative charge particle given, then what you will do? If here minus q charge particle given, then what you will do? Then you just reverse this. Whatever you got answer, this here FM, your answer now it should be this one. This is the FM direction. Now you will tell me, okay, I am giving you here. Suppose this is the magnetic field, or okay, this is the magnetic field given here, like this, and charge particle q move like that. Tell me now, what is the direction of magnetic force here? In which direction? Use everybody right hand palm rule. Huh?
Down, sir.
Use right hand.
Negative y-axis.
Everybody see that thumb in the direction of x direction. Particle here. Now you tell me, magnetic field outward or inward? Only right hand you have to use, not left hand. Tell me, finger should be outward or inward? Magnetic field outward or inward? See, magnetic field is what? Outward. So finger should be towards you, finger, and thumb here. So tell me that normal to the palm downward or upward? Normal to the palm downward or upward?
Downward.
Downward. So here magnetic force. Please understand this. This anywhere you can apply in any direction. This will be the correct one. Okay. Tell me here if you have understood. Now last one here asking you if you can answer. This is magnetic field region here. Charge particle q moving with velocity v here. Can you tell me in which direction that magnetic?
Downward.
Downward, sir.
Everybody see now, like aeroplane, thumb should be here and finger should be what? Inward. Normal to the palm is downward. So here magnetic force this one. Tell me if same charge particle q moving here. Now tell me what direction magnetic force? For same charge particle here, tell me.
Positive x-axis.
Very nice. Divya understood. Everybody do it. Now charge particle downward. Right hand. Thumb is downward. Finger inward magnet. Tell me normal to the palm which side? Right side, left side? Right side, left side? Right side. I am telling you 50% magnetostatics based on direction. If you not understand direction, then you know that what will happen. You will confuse completely that only this rule telling you this you fix in your brain. For magnetic force only right hand palm rule you will use. Always that you will get correct answer for any direction, anywhere it is given. Other rule has limitation. Now right hand thumb rule you cannot apply here. Right hand thumb rule, if I ask you apply, you V cross V, you will curl your finger. Now magnetic field inward. So you can, it is complicated, but palm rule you can use everywhere. So understood here? How many of you understood this? How many of you understood the direction by using right hand palm rule? Raise hand. Anybody having doubt? Now you ask. Then after we move to next topic, then don't ask here. Now that right hand palm rule, it is not that one time when you apply in question, when you do 3-4 questions, then only it will be. But I'm telling that among all these, right hand palm rule you use, that will be easy, okay, for finding the direction. Everybody notice? Yeah, tell me.
So can you tell me how to calculate the direction of magnetic field, sir?
Direction of magnetic field, yeah. Right hand palm rule with the same. We can also calculate direction of magnetic field. That we will discuss in Biot-Savart law. Okay. By magnetic field direction also 3-4 rules are there. In that also right hand palm rule we can use, but their finger should be towards the point where we want to calculate. Their current direction we should know. Okay. Here current and all not given. I have mentioned here this because I will explain you again in Biot-Savart law. So there Same rule we will use. Instead of velocity, we'll use current. That's all. Put it down, everybody. The important point that completed, everybody.
Completed, sir.
1 minute, sir.
C, right? AB completed, na? Completed, yeah?
Yes, sir, completed.
No, sir.
Right. Clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is C you have written. Now up to C, that is basic, yaar, hai na? That here up to C. Now D we are going to discuss these little important dangerous point, yaar, important point. Now D. See everyone. I'm asking you, what is I cross J? I cross J what?
K.
Yes, sir.
Huh? Very good. You know, I is along the X, J is along the Y, and K along the Z. Tell me, Z perpendicular to X or not? Z perpendicular to X or
Yes,
not?
sir.
Z perpendicular to Y or not? Z axis. Z axis
Yes, sir.
perpendicular to X, Z axis perpendicular to Y. Z axis also perpendicular to XY plane or not? Z axis
Yes,
also
yes.
perpendicular to XY plane. This rule, this concept we will use. And you know, cross product here will play the very important role in magnetostatics, because not only one, you will find more than mechanics. In mechanics, less terms are involved in cross product. Here, more terms. So first here we have got Fm is equal to Q V cross B. Considering charge particle positive, okay. Everybody tell me here, Fm and V. What is that direction here? What is Fm and V? Tell me, Fm and V perpendicular or not? Very nice. See everyone, Fm and V are perpendicular means, tell me, Fm dot V become what? Fm dot V become what? Zero. Or
0.
0.
very nice. See everyone, don't try, just see. Fm dot V 0. You have studied something. Force dot velocity is what? Force dot velocity is what? Force dot velocity not studied. Force vector dot velocity is what? Nobody remember.
Power.
Power, sir.
Huh? Power here. Force dot everybody see. Force dot velocity power. Power by which force? Not tell me. Power by which force? Power by which
Magnetic.
force?
Magnetic force.
Magnetic force. We are considering that here only magnetic force acting. Okay, no any other force. So force dot V, you see, we are getting magnetic power equal to 0. What is power? Tell me everyone. What is power? What is power? I'm asking you. Huh? What is power? Work done by time or not? Work done by time or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Power is. You see, power is 0. Power is 0. It means work done by time also 0 or not? Yes or no?
Yes,
Work done by time also 0. See, I'm concluding so many points now that 50% questions you'll find from this in this Fm equal to QV cross B. Tell me work done by time 0. It means you tell me work done by magnetic force 0 or not? Yes or no? Work
Yes,
done
sir.
by magnetic force 0. Now, work done 0. So you tell me work done equal to force dot displacement or not? Work is force dot displacement or not? Force dot displacement 0 or not? Tell me. It means what is the angle between force and displacement? What is the angle between force and displacement?
90 degrees.
This implies that Fm perpendicular to displacement. This implies Fm perpendicular to displacement. Theta is 90. So you see Fm is equal to Fm dot S equal to 0. Now you also know one thing. Tell me everybody. Work done 0. Work done is 0 here. We got that work done is equal to 0. How work done related with kinetic energy? Can anybody tell me? Change in kinetic energy equal to work done or not? Yes or no?
Sir.
Change in kinetic energy. We are only considering that only magnetic force acting, no any other force. Okay. So work done is equal to 0 implies change in kinetic energy equal to 0. Delta K 0. Delta K 0 means delta K is what? K final minus K initial or not? Yes or no? Equal to 0 means this implies K final equal to K initial. It means you tell me K final equal to K initial. It implies kinetic energy constant or not? Hello, K is constant or not? Yes or no? Kinetic energy constant.
Yes.
Kinetic energy constant. You see, K final equal to K initial means what? Half m into V final square equal to half m into V initial square. It means you tell me kinetic energy constant means what is constant? Is speed constant or not? Yes or no? Kinetic energy constant.
Yes, sir.
What is kinetic energy? Half m into V square is constant. Half m constant already. It means this implies speed is constant or speed constant. See everybody, here you have to understand magnetic force can never do work done. Magnetic force can never change the speed. Magnetic force can never increase the speed of the charged particle. Magnetic force can never change the kinetic energy of the charged particle. But due to magnetic force, power 0. It cannot deliver power. So it, you see, can you tell me? Can you tell me anyone? Speed constant. Where you studied? Anywhere you studied speed constant? Where you studied?
Circular
Physics. Circular motion. In which circular motion? Tell me. In which circular motion?
Uniform circular motion.
Uniform circular motion.
In uniform circular motion, you know, centripetal force. Tell me, centripetal force will do 0. Tell me, in uniform circular motion, speed constant. Speed constant, so change in kinetic energy constant or not? Speed constant, kinetic energy constant, and change in kinetic energy 0 or not? Tell me. Work done by centripetal force 0 or not? Tell me. Power by centripetal force 0 or not? Tell me. You will find that magnetic force is similar to centripetal force in uniform circular motion. Is this clear to everyone? How many of you understanding this? How many of you understanding this? Magnetic force can never increase the speed of charged particle. See how this, a particle enter with 2 meter per second speed, with same 2 meter per second only it can move inside the magnetic field region. Magnetic force cannot increase the speed. Now the question is, sir, magnetic force is there, acceleration also will be there. How that velocity is not increasing? Then how acceleration is there? How speed not increasing? Acceleration is there. You know, magnetic force can change the direction, can circulate, can rotate, but it cannot increase the speed. It can change the direction, but it cannot increase the speed. This is the very important. Now many questions what they will ask: particle enter with 10 meter per second. After moving that 2 cycle, 3 cycle, what is the speed? The speed will remain same 10 meter per second only. It cannot increase, decrease, and you see clearly we have explained here by first point that Fm dot v0, power 0, work 0, force and displacement perpendicular. Work 0 means change in kinetic energy 0. Final equal to initial means kinetic energy constant. Kinetic energy constant means speed constant. This is the first point here. Okay, now second thing, everybody see, Fm perpendicular to B. So tell me, Fm also perpendicular to B or not? Yes or no? Fm also perpendicular to B or not? Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Now Fm dot B will be 0. Many question you will find sometimes, you know, Fm they will give and B they will give. Fm they will give A I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap, and B vector they will give 3I cap plus 4j cap minus 2k cap. Find the value of A. Then what you will do? There is no relation Fm and B direct relation. Take the dot product, make 0. Then you can get the value of A. Okay, because here that Fm perpendicular to B are, so Fm dot B is 0. This is the second that point here. I told maximum questions from this only. I told you, no, expression is very simple. It looks simple, but here that inside that so many that equations are terms are involved here. See that clearly it is visible now. Now tell me, next point, if I ask you Fm vector and see everybody this diagram, this expression, Fm equal to Q V cross B. Tell me Fm and V cross B, how they are here? What is their direction? Tell me. Tell me Fm and V cross B, their direction same or not? V cross B direction and Fm direction same or not? Yes or no? Abhi V cross B, whatever direction of V cross B, that is the direction of Fm or not? I cross J equal to K. I cross J direction K, and this is also K. K same direction or not? Yes or no? Understanding?
Yes,
This is a cross product. Those who know, they only will understand. Now tell me, I'm asking you Fm cross V cross B. What is the value of this? What is the value of this? Fm cross V cross B. Can you tell me?
0, sir.
0. Because angle is 0 here, parallel there. Achha, third point you tell me, everyone. If I ask you Fm dot V cross B. These are the possible questions which you will get. Tell me V cross B, what I can write? V cross B, can I write Fm by Q? Yes or no? V cross
Yes,
B,
sir.
can I write Fm by Q? What is Fm dot Fm? What is Fm dot Fm? Fm is square divided by Q. Yes or no? Yaar? Abhi understanding or not?
Yes.
Understanding what I'm writing?
Yes,
Fm
sir.
dot V cross B. V cross B value is Fm by Q. Fm dot Fm is same direction, hai na? So Fm is square divided by Q. Achha, now the next thing is what? You know, every particle has mass. Because particle has charge, so charge cannot exist without mass. Definitely mass will be there, and particle experiencing force also. So tell me, particle will have acceleration also or not? And what is the acceleration of the particle? Force divided by mass. Force divided by mass. Tell me, what is the force we got? Force we got Q V cross B divided by M. Mass here. Tell me, if force perpendicular to velocity, acceleration parallel to force. So tell me, acceleration also perpendicular to velocity or not? Yes or no? Acceleration also perpendicular to velocity or not? It means A dot V is 0 or not? It is same like you remember in circular motion, centripetal acceleration this one, and velocity always tangential or not? Tell me, angle 90 degree or not, velocity and centripetal acceleration? Yes or no?
Yes.
Here also in magnetic force A dot V equal to 0. Okay, here if I ask you A and B, what is the angle between A and B? A and B also perpendicular. A dot B will be 0 or not? A dot B 0 here. I can ask you, see, A parallel to V cross B. See, if charge positive, then parallel. If charge negative, anti-parallel. That depends according to what I here consider that is positive charge. For that, I am writing here. So I can write here A cross V cross B value. It will be 0 here. If similarly A vector that dot V cross B, if they ask you, V cross B, you can write something. What you can write V cross B? Tell me. You can write MA by Q. So m a vector by q, you can write here this value m by q into a square. So these are the here that things which you have to know here. Again here that the important thing which you have to know, which I have discussed now, that magnetic force cannot change. Magnetic force due to magnetic force, we got magnetic power, work done by time equal to 0. We got that change in kinetic energy which is equal to work done equal to 0. We got that K final is equal to K initial. We got kinetic energy constant. We got speed constant. Speed constant. Kinetic energy cannot change speed, cannot change the kinetic energy. Magnetic force cannot change the kinetic energy, cannot change the speed. And tell me one thing. Tell me, is velocity is constant? Velocity constant or variable here? Magnetic force.
Variable.
Velocity is not constant.
Variable, sir.
See, velocity is not constant. Okay, velocity not constant. But what about magnitude of velocity? What about magnitude of velocity here? Is speed
Constant,
constant?
sir.
Speed is constant here. Tell me, if I ask momentum, is momentum constant? Is momentum constant? I'm asking. No,
No, sir.
momentum is not constant. What about magnitude of momentum? What about magnitude of momentum?
Constant, sir.
That is constant here. Okay, magnitude of momentum is constant. Keep in mind, vector quantities are not constant. Direction changes. Magnetic force can change the direction. It cannot change the magnitude here. So momentum and speed, that magnitude remains same. Note it down this, everybody. So this is the here D point here. Very important. This all so many questions you can solve if you know this. Power. completed up to this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Properly this. Okay, every point you understand, every point is a question, है ना? So understand, revise these points again and again.
Finished, sir.
Everybody completed?
Completed, sir.
Yes, completed, sir.
Write note. 2 points you will write here. Note. First point. First point. Magnetic force. Magnetic force is similar to. Magnetic force is similar to centripetal force. Centripetal force in uniform circular motion. Circular motion. Next point. In SC Verma it is written that FM is not complete similar, it is somewhat similar. Okay, but here you see that many things you will find that same. FM is similar to FC in uniform circular motion. Second point. FM and FC both. Tell me, magnetic force and centripetal force both. Tell me, can change the speed and kinetic energy? Hello, both.
No, sir.
Tell me, cannot change speed and kinetic energy of particle. Kinetic energy of particle. It means, in bracket, it means that work done by both force. Okay, it means work done 0. So this you have to understand, everybody, that magnetic force cannot change speed, cannot change kinetic energy, cannot do work, cannot deliver power. Clear here? Completed, everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so many questions you'll find from this. Particle entered with this speed, with what speed come out. So same speed will come out, cannot increase or decrease the speed, only direction that magnetic force can change here. Okay, Achha. Now see this magnetic force expression q v cross b which we have written, this decides the trajectory of charged particle. Trajectory means now you have seen that current here and particle deflect. Whether particle move straight line or particle move circular path or particle will move any other path. So that trajectory of the charged particle. Who decides here? That magnetic force and angle between the velocity and magnetic field. So write down trajectory of charged particle. Heading write down trajectory. Trajectory means path. Okay. Right, trajectory of charged particle. Trajectory of charged particle. Trajectory means path. Okay. Now see that here three trajectories are there. One by one we discuss. Very simple. Now mainly you have that whatever important thing that we have discussed now. Now result we have to see. FM and all. Now you know everything. See trajectory. First trajectory is straight path here. Straight line. Straight path. See everybody, when straight path we will get. Okay. When straight path, if see everyone, if theta 0 means V and B are parallel. V and B are parallel. Okay, VB parallel. Or theta how much are, tell me? 180 degrees.
Anti-parallel, sir.
V and B are anti-parallel. B this side and V this side, anti-parallel. Tell me if theta 0 or theta 180, I'm asking you, what is FM value? What is magnetic force? Can you tell me?
0.
Zero. If FM 0, everybody see, don't write FM 0, so tell me what about acceleration here? What is acceleration? Tell me. FM divided by mass or not? 0. Acha. Acceleration 0 because Newton's second law means force equal to mass into acceleration. Acha. Now acceleration 0 means what is constant? Can you tell me what is constant or acceleration 0? Acceleration 0 means constant.
Velocity.
You know that acceleration 0 means velocity is what the constant. Now tell me if velocity constant, velocity is vector quantity. Any vector quantity constant means what? Its magnitude and direction both are constant or not? Both are constant or not? Tell me particle move 20 meter per second in x direction. Particle move 20 meter per second x direction and continuously move 20 meter per second x direction. So tell me, this is the meaning of velocity constant now. Magnitude and direction both constant. Now tell me if particle move continuously in same direction with same velocity. So tell me it will be straight line or not. Will particle change its direction? Will particle change its direction?
No, sir.
And velocity will be constant. Tell me velocity constant, same direction moving. So it is a straight line path or not? It is a straight line path or not? Yes or no? How many
Yes,
of you understood? How many of you understood? You will mug up in NCERT that is straight path, Now understand how this is straight path here. Acceleration 0, velocity is constant, particle direction always that same here, same direction it is moving with same velocity. So, and you know very well, speed cannot increase, decrease only, and direction also here not changing here. So it means only one direction motion is there, and this trajectory we call it straight path here. Velocity constant. This implies here that particle move in straight line motion. This is the first trajectory over now. Note it down, everyone. So only here, one question here they can ask you that in straight path, which is constant? What is the acceleration? What is the force? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Completed. Everybody completed.
Completed.
Completed, sir.
Second year. Yeah, right. Just right, everyone. Completed, yaar. Now
Yes, sir.
completed. Second, write down. Second trajectory is circular path. Okay, circular path. Circular path. First, we'll tell you that circular path when if theta is 90 degree. We will prove. Just have patience. When theta 90 degree, it means velocity is perpendicular to magnetic field. Velocity and magnetic field are perpendicular. If this will happen, then only trajectory will be circular, particle will move in circular path. Now how this? Just wait, okay? See everyone. See everybody here. After that you write. Suppose we having one region of magnetic field like this, directed inward. You have to prove that whether it will move circular path or not move. Like this one. Magnetic field region we having, okay, like this magnetic field region. One charge particle q moving with velocity v. Here moving velocity. I am considering just here. I am considering some points because all point I cannot show here. Few points I can show you. V is velocity. Now tell me what is a condition for circular path here. Tell me if one force for if any particle move in circular path means one force always directed towards the center or not. What is that force? Tell me. What is that force?
Centripetal.
Centripetal force.
Centripetal force. Now centripetal force is not real force. Some real force provide the centripetal force. Either tension will provide. If a stone tied to a string will let tension will provide. Earth revolve around the sun. Gravitational force provides centripetal. Banking of road, normal will provide. Skidding of road, skidding of vehicle on level road, friction will provide. So some real force will provide the centripetal force. If one force direct towards the one point, then we say that circular path. Here we will prove. Now direction of magnetic force, everybody. Here you tell me everyone A, B, C, D. A point. Everybody see A point. Use right hand palm rule, everyone. Tell me what is the direction of magnetic force at A point. What is the direction of magnetic force at A point? Upward or not? Very nice. FM. Tell me at B point what is the direction of magnetic force? Tell me what is the direction at B point?
Towards
Left.
C,
left side.
use and tell. Okay, at C point tell me what is the direction of magnetic force? C point.
Downwards.
Downward. Tell me that at D point what is the direction of magnetic
Right
force?
side.
Right side.
Tell me. I have taken 4 points just to show you. Even though you take here, you take at this point, you take at this point. Okay, you take at in all direction. You will find that force will be directed. Force will be directed towards one pointer. So tell me, this is circular path. This is only possible in circular path or not? Yes or no? That
Yes.
directed towards. So here, if you combine these, that here, so it will be a circular path. Here, this is the circular path. Here. Circular path. Okay. So if here theta 90. Now you tell me which force provide the centripetal force here? Which force provide the centripetal force here? Magnetic force. In 11th class, those who I have told that one point I was discussing, so real force will provide centripetal force. Magnetic force also can provide the centripetal force. Here magnetic force is real force. So tell me here, I will write this magnetic force is equal to centripetal force. Tell me theta 90 means how much force will get? Force will be maximum or not? Maximum force or not theta 90. How much is value? BQ, B or not? BQ, B or not magnetic force? Yes or no? Now, what is centripetal force? Tell me if you have to find the radius of circular path, different parameter you have to find. So tell me FC what I will write. FC is mv square by r.
MV square.
Okay, if r is the radius, of this circular path, so mv square by r. Now you can see here that 1v you cancel. What is r value? You can write. Tell me what is r value? mv divided by bq. Now this is the radius of circular path here. Okay, just wait 1 minute. See important parameter. If I see important parameter in circular path, first we are talking about radius. Radius, what we have written, see mv divided by bq. What is m into v? Tell me. Here v is speed here. Tell me what is mass into speed.
Momentum.
Mass into v speed.
Momentum.
This is momentum. P divided by bq. Can anybody tell me what is momentum and kinetic energy relation? Everyone is studied in 11th class.
Root 2.
P square
Root over
by
P square by 2m equal to k. So P equal to root over 2mk. 2mk divided by bq. Now see everyone, kinetic energy. You know, change in kinetic energy equal to work done. Work done by charge equal to potential. So work done also we can write q into v. Here you can write this q into v. If initial kinetic energy, this k final minus k initial equal to q into v. Initially 0 if that particle accelerated, then only it will particle when potential difference applied, then only particle will accelerate. Initially it is 0, so we can also write kinetic energy in terms of potential q into v. So here if you substitute this, you will get this expression here, root over 2m q into v divided by bq here, where this v is what? Potential. V is potential. If you little bit more solve this, 1 by b root over 2m, 1q cancel, 1 by b root over 2m by q. This is the radius of the circular path. Radius of circle. Now tell me second thing here. See radius here, radius proportional to speed. See mass bq constant here, m bq constant. Here radius proportional to speed means if you increase the value of speed, radius also increases. Means r proportional to speed. Okay, and speed proportional to momentum. Momentum proportional to kinetic energy. From here questions you will get here. These which term proportional to what? So this is speed here, and this is the potential. This is potential. Now this here radius we have written. Second thing here, if I ask you, see meaning of this is what? Suppose radius is r1, speed is 10 meter per second. Tell me if you increase the speed 20 meter per second, radius also will double or not? Yes or no? Radius will also double. This is the meaning. If you increase the speed double, radius also double. Remaining parameter constant. Tell me if speed become 50 meter per second. So what about new radius? New radius will be how much? 5 times.
5.
Okay. Like this. You increase the here, it implies r proportional to v speed. If you increase then. Acha, tell me particle moving in circular motion, it is uniform circular motion or non-uniform circular motion? It is uniform or non-uniform?
Uniform.
Particle moving uniform circular motion. Uniform circular motion. Why? Because speed is constant. Speed constant and moving in circular path. Acha, tell me in circular path, you know this is valid. V equal to r omega. If v equal to r omega valid, so can be right omega is v by r. Yes or no?
Yes.
V by r. R value already we calculated. What is r value? Tell me. R value what we calculated? mv by bq or not? R is mv by bq or not?
Yes, sir.
Just now we derived. V cancelled out. What you will get? bq by m is omega. See, omega is independent from the speed. Why is speed independent? See, if you increase the value of v, r also increase simultaneously with same ratio. So this is independent from the speed. If you increase the speed, omega will remain same. Omega and time period, how they related? Tell me. Time period and omega is what? 2 pi by omega. Okay, put the value of omega here, bq by m. Time period you will get 2 pi m divided by bq. What about frequency? Tell me. Frequency 1 by time period or not? What you will get this value? bq divided by 2 pi m. And that last point you have to know here, omega. See properly this omega, time period, frequency. Are they dependent on speed or independent on speed? Independent
Independent of speed.
from speed. Independent from speed. What about radius? Radius directly proportional to speed. Okay. So here, these are parameter in circular motion, in circular path. Okay. One more, however, I need class here when it is possible, tomorrow or Thursday.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, sorry, tomorrow this not morning. First hour, second hour I have class here. First hour, okay, na? 5:30
Yes, sir.
to
Yes,
6:30,
sir.
1 hour. Okay, 5:30 to 6:30. Will complete it up to little portion only left, half an hour. I think 1 hour will complete. Note it down, this everybody. Understood, na? Yaar? Hello, understood or not?
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
tomorrow class 5:30, sir.
Yeah, 5:30 to 6:30, 1 hour. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So those you completed up to last.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Those who completed, then they can leave me.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Scroll down, please.
Up to this completed.
Yes, sir.
Don't confuse this V is potential and this V is speed. Sometimes you will consider same.
Sir, scroll down, sir.
Scroll down, na. Completed.
Yes, sir. Completed.
Okay, thank you. Those who completed can leave.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, can you show the notes which you wrote in the beginning of the class, sir? I will take screenshot.
1 minute. This completed, This completed, everyone.
Sir.
Okay. Beginning.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This one,
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Last part I want to write, sir.
Which one? This one, direction.
Last one, sir.
Actual, this one.
No, sir. Important parameters. Last one, sir.
Okay, just a minute, just. This one. Omega Tf independent from speed, radius proportional to speed.
Sir, from The point I need, sir.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.